Will, here to talk about Outlander. You're new to the cast,
Yes.
so tell us a bit about your character.
My character, Joe Abernathy, he's a surgeon who, throughout the series, becomes a very good friend with Claire Randall. They share an office, as we're in at the moment, and they become good friends. He becomes a confidant for her, because as we know, she holds many secrets. But slowly but surely, she starts to reveal what's going on in her life with him, and they get on really, really well.
Mm-hmm. Why does she feel comfortable around him, and why does she feel like she can tell him these things?
I think the main reason is when they first started medical school, they were both outsiders in the sense that it was very rare to have a woman at Harvard studying medicine, and also it was very rare to have an African American. I think that's the thing that kind of bonded them at first. So there were these two outsiders, both nice people, and they kind of went, okay, well, let's just kind of form a friendship, and then it kind of grew from there.
Mm-hmm. It's based on a series of hugely popular books.
Yeah.
Have you read those yet?
I've looked at them.
Just highlighted the character bits with Abernathy, I guess.
That's right, yeah.
Find out what happens next. But massive legacy to the show as well, though, hugely popular. So, I mean, were you aware of any of that before you started?
Before I auditioned for the job, I had no knowledge of the job. I mean, I'd heard about it, but I hadn't seen it. I hadn't heard anything about it. And so it's only when I got the role and then started to investigate and then saw series 1 and series 2, and then you sort of realize just how huge this universe is, which is very exciting, but also very daunting as well, because you're inheriting success, and you're coming into a show that is hugely popular, and it's a very popular character as well in terms of the books. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot to live up to. There was a few people that kind of went, oh, okay, so they've cast a British guy as an African American. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Can he do the accent? It's like, well, I think he can, otherwise he wouldn't have got the part. Do you know what I mean? So, but that's also, a nice challenge as an actor to actually play something that's completely outside of your cultural remit.
Mm-hmm. And how did you go about researching that? I mean, obviously there's the books, but did you base anything about experiences of African Americans at that time?
I just watched a lot of television.
Which is a good source of research, I guess.
It's a good source of research. And I've had a very brilliant dialect coach on this who's been extremely helpful. So, so much of it is what we create on the floor. There's a certain amount you can take from the books, but then it's really about what the actors and the director create within the space that makes the magic.
Mm-hmm. And finally, I want to ask you, what's the one thing that we learn about your character that might surprise people?
Oh, the one thing that we learn about my character. Am I allowed to say?
I don't know. I mean, are there more secrets in store, I guess,
Yes.
without revealing them?
There are more secrets in store, yes. Yeah. There's some interesting aspects that'll be, but I can't let's leave it to when it comes out.
Can't wait to see it. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank
Cheers.
you very much. Thank you.